This conference will now be recorded.
So in today's session, we are going to discuss about Salesforce CRM overview, and we will see what exactly the Salesforce.com organization and what kind of services Salesforce offers to the customers on rental basis, and how can we access the services offered by Salesforce with the help of browser and the internet access. We'll see one by one. And why this Salesforce is in huge demand in the market. Even though we have so many cloud vendors available in IT industry, why most of the clients are preferring to go with Salesforce? And how can we access the services from Salesforce? And what will be the rental cost of each and every service we'll see. And we will see how will be the opportunities on Salesforce as well. In detail functionalities, we'll see today here. Now, so during my demo session also, I have given some basic overview of the Salesforce CRM. Today, I would like to discuss the detailed information of the Salesforce CRM. I will show you how the Salesforce application look like. What is the basic overview of Salesforce also, we'll see. Okay, now. So basically, Salesforce.com is an organization. Salesforce.com is an organization which has started in 1990s by a person called as Mark Benioff. He is the CEO and the founder of this organization. Salesforce.com is an organization which has started in 1990s by a person called as Mark Benioff. He is the CEO and founder of this organization. Now, here you can raise the question, sir, when exactly they have started this company? Salesforce.com has started in March 1999. They have started this company in March 1999. Now, because so many people might be having a question in their mind, sir, Salesforce is a new technology. Salesforce is a new technology which has been recently introduced. Salesforce is not new. Salesforce is available in IT industry since almost 22 years. Salesforce is available in IT industry since last 22 years. But since last 13 years, Salesforce is in huge demand in the market. From the last 13 years, Salesforce is in huge demand in the market because purely they are offering cloud services. From the beginning of this organization, they are purely offering cloud services. They are purely offering cloud services. From the beginning of this organization, from March 1999 onwards, they are purely offering cloud services to the customers on rental basis. Now tell me, what do you mean by a cloud service? Cloud service means how can we access? Through internet, okay? Hmm. Do we need to do any installations for this? No. Do we need to maintain any physical infrastructure like as 4 GB of RAM, 8 GB of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage space? Nothing. Basically, cloud services can be accessible just with the help of browser and internet access. Generally, whenever if you want to use most of the softwares in the real world or in IT industry, all requires installation. Like for example, if you want to use operating system, it requires installation. If you want to use antivirus, it requires installation. Media players, it requires installations. Like as your MS Office, it requires installations. We need some programming languages like a C programming, C++, Java, .NET. Python, anything, whatever the programming languages you want to use or whatever the databases you want to use, all requires installations because those are called as purely on-premise applications. Those are called as on-premise. That means which requires installations. Those are called as on-premise programming languages or on-premise softwares. On-premise application requires installations, but Salesforce is not offering on-premise. They're purely offering cloud services, which can be accessible just with the help of two features inside of the local device. First one, browser. Second one, internet access. So, from the beginning of this organization, they're purely offering cloud services to the customers on rental basis. The two, in order to access that cloud service, we no need to invest a huge amount. We can take them on rental basis. Just we can pay the rental amount, we can start utilizing that services with the help of browser and internet access. Now, so in this case here, you can raise a question. So why they have started this company Salesforce.com? What is the story behind starting this company here? Now let me explain a small story behind starting this company by the Mark Benioff. Now, so before starting this company, that means before 1999, Mark Benioff is one of the executive member in Oracle Corporation. He is one of the executive member in Oracle Corporation. That means he is an ex-employee of Oracle Corporation. He has rendered his services for the Oracle Corporation for a long time. That means he worked in Oracle Corporation for more than 20 years as an executive member. His main responsibility is he's keep on interacting with the customers through his surveys. He's keep on conducting the various surveys. Through the surveys, he's collecting the feedback of those customers who are utilizing Oracle products. Now, because when coming to the organization, it may be any business, it may be hotel or restaurant or IT company or a bank or financial organization, hospital, anything. Sales is not important. Service is very, very important. The customer will buy the product only once. But as an organization, it's our responsibility. We have to provide lifelong services to the customers. So, for every organization, sales is not important. Service is very, very important. So in this case, keep on, we have to collect some feedback from the customer side. So whether customers are facing any problems with our products or not, whether they're happy with our services or not, do we need to do any improvements here? We need to collect some suggestions from the customer so that his main responsibility is Mark Benioff is keep on conducting the various surveys with the customers and he is collecting the feedback. Now, during that feedback, he has observed that most of the customers are not showing interest to continue with Oracle products. Most of the customers are giving a concern that they don't want to continue with Oracle products because they are facing so many problems with Oracle products in terms of investments. Because Oracle products are very, very expensive. If you want to buy any Oracle product, we have to do some investment of millions of dollars. In that case, only the big, big companies can do that much of investment. Then what about small organizations, startup organizations, mid-sized organizations? They can't do that much of investment to buy an expensive license of Oracle product. That is the first problem. The second concern raised by the customer is upgradation. Upgradation. Upgrading means what generally? Upgrading in the sense new features. That means we are installing the latest functionalities, latest version of softwares, latest releases. Like for example, assume that 3 months back I have purchased a latest model of iPhone 14 Pro Max by investing some 1.5 lakh rupees. Within next 3 months, we got a new model, iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is having some new features. If you want to get these new features, what we have to do? Again, we have to invest 1.5 lakh rupee by the latest version of the mobile. Suppose if I'm investing 1.5 lakh rupee again to buy the latest model of iPhone 15 Pro Max, in next 6 months they will introduce one more latest model, iPhone 16. That means for every 6 months, we keep on doing the huge investment. This is the same problem. Upgrading means what? Latest versions, getting the latest features. So, as part of this customers, okay, when coming to the Arkle people, they're giving the new releases for every year. Every year, Arkle people are introducing the latest version of that product. They're introducing some latest enhancements, some new features they're introducing as part of that new version. So whenever they're introducing the new version, the clients has to purchase the latest version of the license. They have to upgrade the software so that they can enjoy the benefits of latest features. So in order to get the latest version, client has to invest some huge amount. They have to invest some millions of dollars every year in order to upgrade the software. Because of that, they are doing some more investment. Because of that, they're getting less profits. So now this is the major concerns raised by so many Arkle customers. Now, so the first problem is Arkle products are very, very expensive. And the second one, they're facing so many issues in terms of upgradations here. These are the two major concerns has been raised by so many of the customers who are utilizing Arkle products. Now, in this case, during that surveys, he got an idea. Our customers are facing so many issues. Then why can't we provide our Arkle products to the customers on rental basis? Why can't we provide our Arkle products to the customers on rental basis? He got an idea. But he's not the right person to take the decision. He's not the CEO of that Arkle corporation. He's one of the ex-employee. He's one of the employee who is one of the executive member in the Arkle corporation. So he made a proposal to higher management of Arkle Corporation that during our surveys, we have found out that these are the two major concerns raised by most of our customers. They're facing in terms of okay, purchasing the latest version of the license, that means upgradation. Second one, they're facing some problem in terms of investments also. So why can't we provide our Arkle products to the customers on rental basis? So he made a proposal to higher management of Arkle Corporation. But unfortunately, his proposal got rejected. Higher management of Arkle Corporation is not ready to provide their products to the customers on rental basis. They want to go with that okay, license basis only here. In that case, he got an idea. Why can't we start my own company? Because still now in IT industry, we don't have any rental concept. Each and every organization is offering their own services to the customers in terms of license basis. Nobody is offering on rental basis. So why can't we start my own company? Why can't we introduce rental facility in IT industry? So that he got resigned to the Arkle Corporation. He came out from the company. He has started a new company with the name Salesforce.com in March 1999 with the two employees in US in a two-bedroom apartment. Okay. While starting this company in March 1999, he has started this company with the name Salesforce.com with only two employees in US in a two-bedroom apartment. Now, now 1,50,000 companies are using Salesforce services. Now, 1,50,000 companies are using Salesforce services, which include banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, pharmaceutical, e-commerce, construction, consulting, education, supply chain, in so many domains. Sir. Everywhere, each and every customer is using Salesforce services. Because from the beginning of this organization, they are purely offering cloud services to the customers on rental basis. In order to access the services from Salesforce, we no need to do the huge investment, take it on rental basis. Just we can pay the rental amount, start accessing the services just with the help of browser and internet access. Now, here you can raise a question. Sir, in order to access this Salesforce application, do I need to install any software in my local system? No, we no need to install anything. We no need to save anything. We no need to maintain any prerequisite softwares. We no need to maintain any prerequisite hardwares also. Just we need only two things. First one browser, second one internet access. So in order to access your Salesforce applications, just we need browser, internet access. Only these two things are required. Now, now tell me, this browser and internet access is available on what kind of devices? In every device. In my laptop also, we have these two features. In desktop also, we have these two features. In mobile also, we have these two features. In smartphone also, we have these two features. In tab also, we have these two features. So, in all the devices, in desktop, laptop, mobile, smartphone, and the tabs, all the devices are having these two features so that in order to access the cloud services offered by Salesforce, we don't want a laptop and desktop mandatorily. If you have a smartphone, you can use it. If you have a tab, you can use it. If you have any other device which may come in the future, which is having browser and internet access capability, the device is capable. The device is compatible to access your cloud applications offered by Salesforce. So, as part of this Salesforce implementations, in order to access that Salesforce services, we no need to have any prerequisite installations. Directly, we can access them just with the help of browser and internet access by using any device, whatever we have. It may be a desktop, or a laptop, or a mobile, or a smartphone, or a tab, or any other device which may come in the future, like as Google Glass technologies also, or any other device which is having browser and internet access capability that is enough to access your cloud applications offered by Salesforce on rental basis. Okay, understood the concept here? This is the basic difference between the Salesforce applications and the other vendor applications. Like if you want to use the Microsoft products, it may be Microsoft Windows also, browsers also, or it may be like as your MS Office also, databases also, .NET software also, anything, all requires installations. When you go to Java, requires installation. Oracle, installation. SQL Server, installation. Operating system, installation. But Salesforce, no installations. Okay, we no need to install anything in our local system because we are not saving anything in our local system. We are not compiling anything in our local system. We are not executing anything in our local system. Okay, this is just a dummy system to connect to the internet. That's it. Okay, because these are purely cloud applications. From the beginning of this organization, they're purely offering cloud services to the customers, which doesn't require any installations. Okay, understood the concept here? Now, let me give the note point over here. Each and every point I will be documenting as part of our sessions here. From the beginning of the course to till the end of the course, every point I will be documenting over here. Okay, now we can access all the cloud services offered by Salesforce just with the help of browser and internet access. Internet access. They won't require any installations inside the local device. Now, we can access the cloud services from Salesforce on rental basis, which can be accessible from any device. For example, desktop, laptop, mobile, smartphone, tabs, etc. So whatever the devices that we have with you, all the devices are compatible to access your cloud applications. Okay, now as part of this is Salesforce, they are purely offering cloud services to the customers. Okay, from the beginning of the organization from March 1999 onwards. So which doesn't require any huge investment. Just we have to pay the rental amount and we can start utilizing the services from Salesforce with the help of browser and internet access. Okay, now here that is the main reason for which most of the clients are adopting Salesforce services. Most of the customers are preferring to go with Salesforce services. Almost 1,50,000 companies are using Salesforce services nowadays. Okay, 1,50,000 companies. We can check it into the Google also here. No problem. Just you can go to that Google, we can verify. Salesforce customers count. Now we can see that. So now almost more than 1,50,000 customers, more than 1,50,000 companies are using Salesforce services here. Okay, which includes Spotify also, Amazon people are also using Salesforce services, US Bank also, Toyota also, Macis also, T-Mobile. Like that, here we have plenty of organizations, almost 1,50,000 companies who are using Salesforce services on rental basis. Now, capturing these many number of customers within 22 years of span of time is a very big challenge. Okay, it's a very big challenge. Okay, even though we have big giants available in IT industry. During March 1999, during the time we have very big branded organizations are available in IT industry, like as Microsoft, we have Oracle, and we have IBM, we have Adobe Systems, we have Alibaba, we have Google. Like that, we have very big branded organizations are available in IT industry who are having very good brand in the market. So now during that time, in front of this kind of big giants, capturing 1,50,000 customers in 20 years of span of time is a big challenge, but Salesforce people has achieved that because from the beginning of this organization they are purely offering cloud services. There is no concept of installations in Salesforce. Now as part of this course also, you no need to install anything in our local system to do the practice. Even though when you go to the real-time organizations to work on the Salesforce projects, you no need to have any installations. Everything will be purely browser internet access. Purely we can work on browser and internet access even though in the real time as well. Okay, whatever the way you are accessing Gmail, similar passion we can log into your Salesforce account, we can start utilizing that everything from there itself. All the features will be available inside the internet. Just we need browser internet access in order to access these cloud services offered by Salesforce. Okay, now so that's what here Salesforce is the world's number one leader in the CRM space. Most of the clients are adopting Salesforce services. Most of the people are showing interest towards Salesforce. Most of the people are migrating from their old technology to Salesforce nowadays. Now, let me give you one small point here. Sometime before, almost a decade before, now, almost 10 to 15 years back, there was a technology called as mainframes. Mainframes was in huge demand. Mainframes was in huge demand over here. But now, mainframes is almost dead. Mainframes is almost dead because most of the mainframes projects have been migrated to Salesforce. Sometime before, almost 8 years back, SAP was in huge demand. SAP was in huge demand. But now, most of the SAP projects are migrated to Salesforce. Okay, now, so in this case here, now when coming to that Salesforce, they are the alternatives for most of the applications. Most of the people are migrating their existing softwares to Salesforce, from Oracle to Salesforce, and then from SAP to Salesforce, Java to Salesforce, .NET to Salesforce, mainframes to Salesforce. They are not going to be continuing with the older technology. They want to migrate to the new technology, which will be leading in the future, that is cloud. Because nowadays all the functionalities are working in cloud. Okay, now, so let's see in this case here. Now, what are the various cloud applications that we have in the real world, which you have observed? Can you give me some cloud applications which you have observed in the real world? Google Store, okay. Hmm. Google Drive also, okay. That is purely cloud. Gmail is purely 100% cloud application. Gmail is 100% cloud application. You can access the Gmail from desktop also, laptop also, small mobile also, basic model of mobile, smartphones, tabs, everywhere we can access without having any installations. Like the similar fashion, we can access Salesforce. Can you give me any more? Sorry, OTT platforms, right? So whatever the OTT platforms that we have, okay, in our real world, like Amazon Prime, Netflix, AHA, and then Sony Live, Hotstar, like that, whatever the OTT platforms that we have, those are purely cloud applications. Those are purely cloud applications. In order to run that OTP platform application, we don't want any specific installation. Just we need a subscription. That means rental amount we have to pay. Get the subscription. We can access that OTT platform from your TV also, from your laptop also, desktop also, mobile also, tab also, smartphone also. Everywhere you can access. In the entire world, you can access from any location. Now, like the similar way here. For example, let me give you one small general scenario. For example, I think every week you might be watching some movies by visiting some movie theaters. Now tell me, in the movie theater, how the people are playing that movie? Cloud. Purely cloud. Right. Sometime before they will be having the reels, but now we don't have the reels concept here. So whatever the quality movie file they have prepared, they're placing that movie file inside, okay, a cloud space. That means they're taking some rental space, okay, from any one of the cloud vendor. Whatever the movie file they have prepared, they're placing inside the cloud space. Now, every theater people can access that movie file with the help of a small satellite device. They don't need to maintain a very big projector. They don't need to do the huge investment. They want a small satellite device. Through the satellite device, they can access that quality movie file from the cloud and they can play that movie inside the movie theater. So, whatever the movies that we are accessing nowadays, those are purely cloud space. Okay, so that here future will be purely cloud applications only here. Okay, so that here most of the clients are adopting cloud services from Salesforce. That's what we have huge demand for Salesforce here. Now, here you can raise a question. Sir, so we are having so many organizations are available since very long back, like Oracle, Microsoft, and we have IBM, this kind of organizations. Already they have built so many products. So what about those products here? Those products are slowly they're migrating to cloud. Still, they haven't migrated. Still, they are purely on-premise, which requires installations. Now, slowly, Microsoft is migrating each and every product to cloud. As part of MS Office, they have migrated that Microsoft Outlook. They are having that Microsoft Outlook, which is for email communications here. They have migrated this MS Outlook to cloud that is called as Office 365. Office 365. SAP people are migrating their application, each and every module to cloud. That is called as okay, SAP Cloud. Slowly they're migrating all the modules to cloud over here. Because future will be purely cloud. So that here most of the clients are adopting okay cloud services which can be taken on rental basis. Okay? Now. So now let's see. As part of this Salesforce, they are offering three classifications of services to the customers on rental basis. Salesforce offers three classifications of services. What are those three classifications? Now let me explain one by one. Okay? Clear up to this one? Now. So now why I'm giving all this information is suppose whenever you are meeting your friends also, your colleagues also, or maybe your relatives also, they will raise the first question here that is what are you doing now? That is the first question here. Now, so now at that time we can say that okay, we are learning some Salesforce. Then they will raise a question, okay, what is Salesforce? Why you are learning Salesforce? Because we know Java, we know .NET, we know testing, but we don't know Salesforce. Because most of the people don't know. Okay, the people know Java, .NET, C, C++, testing. These are the common words, but they don't know. Most of the people don't know the word Salesforce. Now then they will raise a question, what is Salesforce, how it is different from Java and .NET. Then you should be in a position to explain them, this is how Java and other programming languages work, this is how Salesforce works. Okay, this is a major difference they can understand very easily. Okay, now let's see. As part of Salesforce, Salesforce offers three classifications of services to the customers on rental basis. Now let's see. Salesforce offers three classifications of services on rental basis. First one, SaaS. Second one, PaaS. Third one, infrastructure. These are the three classifications of services offered by Salesforce to the customers on rental basis. Now, the first one, SaaS. Now, what is the full form of SaaS? Now,
Software as a
software
service.
as a
As
service.
a service.
Now, second one,
Platform as a
platform
service.
as a service. Third one,
Infrastructure.
infrastructure as a
As a
service.
service.
Now, Salesforce offers three classifications of services to the customers on rental basis. First one, software as a service. Second one, platform as a service. Third one, infrastructure as a service. Now, when you observe these three, okay, the last three characters are same. The last three characters are same. As a service, as a service, as a service. Why? Why they are exposing each and every feature as a service? Why they are not exposing as a product here? What is the difference? If they are exposing a feature as a product, if they are exposing a feature as a service, what is the difference between these two? Do we have any difference or both are same? Okay, okay.
Product is something that you own, whereas service is something that
Hmm.
someone offer you and
Right.
keep
If it
keep
is a
continuing.
product, then we have to buy. Okay. If it is a product, we have to buy. If it is a service, we can take it on rent. Okay. We no need to do the investment over here. Okay. Now, like for example, let me give you one small general scenario so that you can understand. For example, it's my dream to buy an iPhone, the latest model. It's my dream to buy an iPhone, which is the latest model, iPhone 15 Pro Max, for example. But since last 2 years, I'm trying to buy the iPhone, but no luck because I don't have the sufficient funds to buy the iPhone, which is of cost of 1,50,000 rupees. So since last 2 years, keep on I'm investing some money, keep on I'm saving some money in my bank account. Now I'm having the sufficient funds available in my account. So I went to the bank, I have withdrawn the whole amount. I went to a mobile showroom to buy the latest model of iPhone 15 Pro Max. So just now I have invested 1,50,000 rupees and then I have purchased the latest model of iPhone. Now the device is in my hand now. The device is in my hand. Now I'm very happy with the device. The color is good, design is good, features are also good, configuration also very good. Now I'm very happy with the device. Now my dream comes true. It's my 2 years dream to buy this iPhone. Now my dream comes true. Now tell me, just now I have purchased the device. Now tell me, can you make a call with this device? Just now I have purchased this. The device is in my hand. Can you make a call? No.
No.
So in order to make a call, what we need? Mobile network.
Recharge.
How can we access the mobile network by using a SIM card? So what is the cost of SIM card? 50 rupees or 100 rupees. Few people are offering SIM cards on free of cost because of some festival seasons. Now tell me, without this 50 rupees SIM card, this 1,50,000 rupees mobile is what?
No.
Waste, useless.
No, no.
That means what? Mobile is a product. How much I have invested? 1,50,000 rupees. Mobile network is what? Service. How much I have invested? 50 rupees. That means if it is a product, there is a huge investment. If it is a service, investment will be very, very less. So everybody can able to do that. Okay, now, so in this case, when coming to the Salesforce, from the beginning of this organization, they're purely offering each and every feature as a service because products we have to buy, which requires some huge investment here. But the services we can take it on rental basis. Rental amount is very, very small, so everybody can able to invest that amount here. Because it's a small investment, everybody can do that. It may be small organization or mid-sized organization or startup organization or a big organization also. Everybody can do that much of investment so that we can capture more customers also. We can get some more revenue. We can sell out more products. We can generate more revenue. We can get more profit. We can make our business grow very fastly. So for that reason, we are able to offer each and every feature as a service. So services we can take it on rental basis. So that from the beginning of this organization, Salesforce is purely offering the cloud services. Then what kind of services they're offering? They're offering software services to the customer, platform services to the customer, infrastructure services to the customer. Now let's see what softwares they're offering on rental basis, what platforms they're offering on rental basis, what infrastructures they're offering on rental basis. Now let me digging into the concept here one by one. Okay. Now let's go with that SaaS functionality first. Now SaaS stands for software as a service. Okay. Now tell me, what do you mean by a software? Software means what? Okay, it's an application. Okay, then what we can do? Hmm. What is the use of that application? To store some data related to my business. It may be banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, sales, anything, whatever. Now, in this case, simply we can say software is nothing but a ready made application which contains a collection of features which we can use to automate our business processes. Automating business processes means storing our data, our sales data, service data, customers data, products data, marketing data, employees data, payrolls data, anything we can able to store. That is nothing but automation. Instead of managing in terms of books and records, we can automate everything. We can store everything in terms of an application. Now, so in this case, software is nothing but a ready-made application which contains a collection of features which we can use to automate our business processes. Now, like for example, let me explain. For example, today I want to prepare my CV. Recently, I'm done with my graduation. I'm done with my BTech. Now, today we have observed there are some new openings are available in Infosys for freshers. So, whatever the eligibility criteria they have given, my profile is exactly matching with that eligibility criteria. So, I want to apply for that company. In order to apply for a job, first of all, we have to prepare our CV, right? Our resume, right? Now, how to prepare the resume? By using which software? Microsoft Word. We are using that Microsoft Word. Now tell me, Microsoft Word is what? It's a ready-made software. It's a ready-made application built by the Microsoft people, which is used to prepare your own effective documentations. In order to prepare your own documents, it may be business proposals also, quotations also, orders also, contracts also, invoices also, it may be CV also, anything, whatever you want, we can able to prepare the documentations very effectively with the help of this Microsoft Word. So once the document content is ready, then we can make the content look like attractive. We can apply our own font, style, size, colors, alignments, bullet formats. We can insert some images, pictures, animations, hyperlinks, everything we can do. All the features are available, built-in available inside this. We are not developing anything. So in this case here, we can say Microsoft Word is nothing but a ready-made software which contains a collection of features to prepare our own documentations. Like the similar way, we are having Microsoft Paint. Microsoft Paint is a ready-made software which is used to prepare your own pictures. We can draw some diagrams. We can represent something. We can design something, whatever you want here. So, software means what? Software is nothing but a ready-made application which contains a collection of features which we can use to automate our business processes. Now, software as a service, that means what? Whatever the softwares they have, if that software is exactly suits to my business, then we can take the software as a service. As a service means what? We can take it on rental basis. So whenever we are using ready-made softwares on rental basis, then it is called as what? Software as a service. Clear? Now, whenever we are utilizing some ready-made software on rental basis, then it is called as software as a service. So, with the help of this software as a service feature, we can take the ready-made softwares offered by Salesforce on rental basis. Okay? Understood the concept here? Now, let me give the note point here. Now, by using SaaS feature, we can take the ready-made softwares offered by Salesforce on rental basis. Now, here I'm giving the definition of software. Software is nothing but a ready-made application which contains a collection of features to be used to automate the business processes. Okay, software is nothing but a ready-made application which contains a collection of features to be used to automate our business processes. Now, so in this case, you can raise a question, sir. By using this SaaS feature, we can take the ready-made softwares on rental basis. Now, so in this case, what software offered by Salesforce on rental basis? That means what ready-made applications offered by Salesforce on rental basis. Salesforce people offered a ready-made application called as Salesforce CRM. Salesforce offers a ready-made software on rental basis that is called as Salesforce CRM. Now let's see. Salesforce.com offers a ready-made software on rental basis called as Salesforce CRM. They're offering a ready-made application called as Salesforce CRM. Now tell me, what is this Salesforce CRM? What is the use and what features are available in this Salesforce CRM? How to use them, and then what kind of data we can automate? Now let's see first. Then we will see what platforms they are offering, what infrastructures they are offering here. Okay, now. So now tell me in this case, Salesforce introduced a ready-made application called as Salesforce CRM in the year 2000. In the year 2000. Now tell me what exactly this is CRM. What do you mean by CRM? CRM stands for CRM stands for
Customer
Customer
relationship
Relationship
management.
Management. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. Then what is Customer Relationship Management? What is Customer Relationship Management? Okay, to solve the queries of customers, okay? To store the data related to the customers, okay? Hmm. Now, what is customer relationship management? Okay, whatever the relationship that you are maintaining with the customers, all the things we can automate. Okay. Hmm.
Maintaining customer records.
Now, let me explain. For example, in the real world, we have so many businesses are available. Every day you are observing. We have so many hotels, restaurants, supermarkets, shopping malls, banks, financial organizations, insurance companies, hospitals, educational institutions, construction companies, consulting companies. So many organizations are available in the real world. Now tell me, for every customer, that means for every organization, what is the base? Customer. For every organization, for every business, customer is a base. Customer is a god for each and every organization. Because without the customer, they can't sell out the product. They can't generate the revenue. They can't get the profits. They can't survive in the market because customer is God for every organization. Without the customer, we can't run the business. Now, in this case, for every organization, customer is a base. So, whenever a new customer is visiting my organization, as an organization, it's my responsibility. I have to collect the customer data. I have to store somewhere. I need to collect the customer data. I need to store somewhere. Now tell me, where we can store my customer data? In terms of books and records? No. I want a software. Which software you want to use? Can you use Excel sheet to store my customers' data? Yes, we can use. Can you use a notepad to store my customer data? Yes, we can use. But if I'm storing the data in terms of this kind of files, like as a notepad also, it may be like as your Word also, it may be Excel sheet also. What is the problem? Suppose if I'm storing all my customers' data in an Excel sheet that is stored in my local system. Today, one of my friend also, one of my relative also, they're using the system. When they double click on that Excel sheet will get open. They can see all my customers' data. They can modify some of the data also. They can erase some data also. They can do some malfunctionings also. Because of that, I will be losing my credibility in the market. I will lose my customers' data. Suppose today, for example, today night, my system has been attacked with some virus. So I will format my system. Automatically, whole data will be corrupted. Whole data will be lost. My Excel sheet also lost. Then automatically my customer data lost. In that case, when coming to the organization, for every business, okay, data is asset. Data is asset for the business. Data is asset for the organization. So losing the data means what? Losing the customer, losing the business, losing the revenue, losing the profit, losing the credibility also in the market. So that here data is asset for each and every organization here. So it's my responsibility as an organization. I need to store my customer data securely. I want a separate application. I don't want to use an Excel sheet. I don't want to use a notepad. I want a separate software in which I can store all my customers' data at one place. For that one, when coming to the organizations, they have introduced an application called as Customer Relationship Management application. So, customer relationship management is nothing but a software or an application or a tool which provides a collection of features to store or to automate all your customers' data at one place. He may be your existing customer also who is using your services since very long back. He may be your new customer also who recently purchased one of your product also. All the customers' data we can store at one place by using an application called as customer relationship management application. In short format, these will be called as CRM. Okay, clear? So, customer relationship management is nothing but an application which is providing some collection of features to automate all the customers' data at one place. Now, so in this case, here we can raise a question, sir, why should we go for this Salesforce CRM? In order to store my customer data, we need a CRM application. Okay, fine. Then why should we go for CRM application from Salesforce? Don't we have any other CRM applications in IT industry? Yes, we have so many CRM applications are available in IT industry. Like for example, we have Sugar CRM. Sugar CRM is a very older CRM application which is available in IT industry since last 30 to 40 years. Okay, and then we have PeopleSoft. We have Siebel CRM. We have Infor CRM. We have Synergy CRM. We have NetSuite CRM. We have Adobe CRM. We have Oracle CRM. We have SAP CRM. We have Microsoft CRM. Like that, we have so many CRM applications are available. Then, even though we are having this so many CRM applications, why each and every client is adopting Salesforce CRM? Why every client is adopting Salesforce CRM? Because whatever the existing CRM applications that we have, like as the Sugar CRM, PeopleSoft CRM, Siebel CRM, Infor CRM, Synergy, NetSuite, Adobe, or whatever the CRMs that we have, in these existing CRM applications, we have few drawbacks. We have few drawbacks are available in these existing CRM applications. Then what are those drawbacks? Now let me explain. In this existing CRM application, the first drawback is what are the CRM applications that we have? These are all are purely on-premise. These are all are purely on-premise CRM applications. What do you mean by on-premise CRM applications? What it means? On-premise means
Installation.
which requires installation. Okay,
Installation.
we have to install it first. It may be Sugar CRM also, PeopleSoft also, Siebel also. We have to install. Now tell me, if you want to install this CRM application into your local device, is it a free software available in the internet? No, these are purely available on license basis. That too, license is very, very expensive. Millions of dollars we have to invest. So we have to do the huge investment. That is the first problem. Second problem, once the software license has been purchased, where we can install? In my personal PC? Is it only for myself? No. This software we are using for our organization, for our business. In that case, we have to maintain a separate server. We have to maintain a separate server. So by investing some huge amount, we have to invest millions of dollars to maintain your own server. In that server, we have to install the software. From there, all our employees, our customers, our partners, our end users, everybody can access this application. Okay, so that here we have to do the huge investment. This is the first problem as part of your existing CRM applications, because these are purely on-premises CRM applications, okay, which requires installation, which will be increasing your investment. Okay, next. Second problem. What are the existing CRM applications that we have? The second problem is these are strictly CRM applications. These are strictly CRM applications. Then what do you mean by strictly CRM applications? Now, in this case, whatever the existing CRM applications that we have, these are purely offering some set of features to store and to manage your customers' data. But by using this CRM software, you can't develop your own custom application. Like I want to develop a banking application, a finance application, e-commerce application, healthcare application, supply chain management application I want to develop. But we can't develop these applications because they're purely CRM applications. They don't have any other platform along with them to build your own applications. Okay, these are only ready-made applications which we can use, but we can't develop any other softwares, we can't develop any other applications by using this CRM, because these are strictly CRM. They don't have any platform with them to develop your own applications. Okay, this is the second problem. The third problem is what are the existing CRM applications that we have? Keep on, we have to upgrade. We have to upgrade whenever we got a new release. Whenever we got a new release into the market, we have to upgrade the software by purchasing the latest version of the license here. Keep on, every year we have to upgrade that software also by investing the huge amount by purchasing the latest version of that license. These are the three major problems are available in existing CRM applications. These are first problem is these are purely on-premise softwares which requires installation, which increase your investment. Second one, these are not offering any platforms to build your own custom applications. Whatever the CRM features they have given to you, just we can use them to store your customer data, but apart from that, we can't develop any of your custom applications. And the third problem is keep on we have to upgrade this software whenever we got a new release into the market by purchasing the latest version of the license. These are the three major problems are available. Now, to overcome these problems, most of the clients are using Salesforce CRM. Salesforce CRM. Now, how this Salesforce CRM is different from this existing CRMs? Because Salesforce CRM is the world's first cloud CRM application that we have in IT industry. Now, this Salesforce CRM has been introduced by Salesforce in the year 2000, but these existing CRMs are available before the year 2000 only. Before Salesforce is came into the market, these all are existed. But these are all are on-premise. Salesforce CRM is the world's first cloud CRM application that we have in IT industry. That is the first benefit here. Second one, we can access this Salesforce CRM on rental basis. That means we don't have any huge investment. We don't have any investment. Just we can pay the rental amount. We can access with the help of browser and internet access. Next, now in this case, here you can raise a question here. Sir, Salesforce CRM I'm using for my business. So now do we get any new releases from Salesforce? Like if it is a Windows operating system, we are getting some new releases. Every 1 year, 2 years, we are getting some new version of Windows operating system. Previously, we have Windows 7, then Windows XP, then Windows 9. Now we have Windows 10 also, 11 also, 12 also in the market here. Like that, we are using Salesforce CRM. Will we get any new releases from Salesforce? Yes. How frequently? For every 4 months. For every 4 months, Salesforce will be providing new releases here. That means yearly we are getting 3 releases from Salesforce. Every year we are getting 3 new releases from Salesforce here. Now in this case, you can raise a question. Sir, as part of this existing CRM, we are getting the new releases for every 1 year. For that one, we have to do the huge investment. We are facing the problems. But when coming to the Salesforce, they're giving the new releases for every 4 months. Then how can we do that much of investment for every 4 months? As part of Salesforce CRM, Salesforce is providing the new releases for each and every 4 months and free of cost. Salesforce is not charging even a single rupee to provide the new release features. New release features are available to every customer on free of cost. That means in Salesforce, upgradation cost is purely zero. No upgradation cost. You no need to buy the latest version of the license because as an organization, as a Salesforce.com organization, it's my responsibility. I have to make my customer happy. I want to make my customer satisfied so that here for every 4 months I'm giving the new release to all my customers on free of cost. Okay, this is a major benefit that we have from Salesforce. That's what here so many clients are adopting Salesforce services as well. Okay, now here you can raise a question. Sir, why this much of hurry to Salesforce to provide new releases for every 4 months? Why not for every 1 year? Because nowadays technologies keep on changing day by day. Today, a new technology is coming into the market. Tomorrow, one more new technology is coming into the market. Day after tomorrow, one more new technology will come into the market. So, technologies keep on changing day by day. Customers' expectations are keep on changing day by day. Business strategies are keep on changing day by day. Business processes are also keep on changing day by day. In this case, we need some changes in our application also very fastly. We don't want the new features for every 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 years. I want the new features very fastly here so that I can use these features according to my business so that we can able to get the latest features as well. For that reason, Salesforce is providing the new features for each and every 4 months and free of cost to each and every customer. Okay. So in this case here, we no need to maintain your own server. Okay. Those upgradations also will be doing by Salesforce automatically by default. Okay. Clear? Now, let's see. Now in this case, as part of Salesforce. So now in this case here, Salesforce CRM is a ready-made application or a cloud-based application which is used to automate all your customers' information at one place. By using this Salesforce CRM, we can store your sales data, service related data, marketing related data at one place. Generally, when you go to the organizations, each and every company will be using some different softwares. To store all the sales data, a separate software. For services related, separate software. Marketing related, separate. But now in Salesforce CRM, we no need to use multiple softwares. Everything will be available at one place. In order to store your sales related data, service related data, marketing related data, whatever the features are required, all the features are available at one place as part of Salesforce CRM. Okay, so the Salesforce CRM includes okay all the functionalities related to sales and the service and the marketing. Okay, all the features are available built in now. And with the help of this Salesforce CRM, we can able to maintain 360-degree view of the customer at one place. With the help of this Salesforce CRM, we can maintain 360-degree view of the customer at one place. Then what do you mean by this 360-degree view? Okay, now let me explain. Generally, 0 degrees means what? This is a okay origin over here. This is a 0 degrees. You will be having 90 degrees. You will be having 180 degrees. You will be having 270, and again you will be having 360. That means the complete cycle here. Okay, the complete cycle. Complete cycle we can automate. That means we can able to store the complete history of the customer at one place. Like for example, let me explain a small general scenario. Assume that I have started a small supermarket in Amirpet. Okay, I have started a supermarket in Amirpet in 2010. Okay, in 2010. In 2010, almost some 13 years back, I have started a supermarket in Amirpet in Hyderabad. During that time, okay, he is my first customer here. Okay, he is my first customer who purchased the product from my supermarket. He is my first customer. So now from last 13 years, he's keep on visiting my supermarket and he's purchasing so many products every day. Now, he is a regular customer for my supermarket here. We are offering very good quality products to the customers so that so many people are also visiting the supermarket. Now I would like to track from the last 13 years how many times this customer visited my organization. How many products he has purchased from my organization till now. Okay, how much revenue I have generated from this customer. How much profit I got from this customer. What kind of discounts I have offered to this customer. What kind of benefits I have offered to this customer. What kind of warranties I have offered to the customer. What complaints he has raised till now. What kind of solutions we have offered to the customer. The whole information I would like to track at one place by using Salesforce CRM with the help of a feature called as a 360-degree view. So 360-degree view means what? It will be giving the complete history of the customer at one place. Like for example, come to a general real world. For example, assume that we have a person, assume that he is a person. Now he's having so many properties also, from so many properties also, he's having so many farms also, he's having some bank accounts, everything. I want to track the history of this person. How can we track? Just we need only one identification number, that is Aadhaar card. If I know his Aadhaar card number, I can track everything over here. Because his Aadhaar card is linked with everywhere. It may be mobile number also, it may be property also, it may be any flat also here. It may be any farmland also. It may be credit card also. It may be loan also. It may be bank account also. Everywhere his Aadhaar card number is linked. Just by using one Aadhaar card number, we can track complete history of a person. Like the similar way here also, with the help of this Salesforce CRM, we can able to automate the complete history of the customer at one place. That facility is available here. Okay, now, and along with that, as part of this Salesforce CRM, it provides a feature called as analytics. It provides a feature called as analytics, which provides the two features by default, like as reports and dashboards. Reports and dashboards. Now, so now as part of Salesforce CRM, it provides an inbuilt analytics of features here. Now, let me explain. When you go to the existing CRM applications like Sugar CRM, PeopleSoft, Cbell, Infor CRM, any other CRM, wherever you go, these are just to store the data. Once the data has been stored, in some cases, I want to generate some reports. Like it may be daily report, weekly reports, monthly reports, quarterly reports, annual reports. I want to generate some reports. But the reporting facilities are not available in existing CRM applications. They have to depend on some third party reporting tools like Tableau, ClickView, OBI Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Editions, or it may be Power BI from Microsoft, that is also called as previously MSBI. Now they're calling it as Power BI. They're using this kind of tools additionally just to generate some reports. But in Salesforce, we no need to be okay, depends on any reporting tools. Analytics of feature is inbuilt available inside your Salesforce CRM. With the help of this analytics feature, by using mouse clicks and drag and drop options, we can create your own reports and the dashboards also very effective. That facility is available here. Let me show you how the reports and dashboards will look like in Salesforce. I'm going to one of my existing Salesforce account. I'm going to my one of my existing Salesforce account. Now I'm going to an application. So now we can see the reports and dashboards here. So this is the reports and dashboards feature. This is the dashboard facility. Your whole business data we can represent in terms of pictorial format, like as horizontal bar charts, vertical bar charts, pie charts, donut charts, scattered charts, girls chart, line chart. In the various chart formats, we can represent the data here. Now this kind of okay analytics feature. If you want to get some latest data, just you can refresh that. The reports will be running latestly. The latest data will collect. It will represent the data as well here. So we can see the latest data and the business glance at one place here. Now, in this case, this kind of reporting facilities are not available in other CRMs, but we have these features inbuilt, which we can able to configure just by using some mouse clicks without writing any code. As part of our Salesforce, we'll see these are all we have discussed as part of my previous sessions over here. All these functionalities we'll see with a practical concept, how to store the data, how to generate some reports also by using analytics features. So all these analytics features are available, built-in available in Salesforce. So that's what here Salesforce CRM is the world's number one leader. So many clients are adopting Salesforce CRM features over here. Okay, clear? Now, let me give you the benefits over here. That means note points. Now, is the world's first cloud CRM application. Now, by using this Salesforce CRM, We can automate all the sales, service, and marketing related data. Next. Okay, we can automate all the customer interactions at one place. And then we can maintain the 360-degree view of the customer at one place. Now, we can configure the custom reports and dashboards by using built-in analytics feature. Now, Salesforce CRM is the world's number one leader in CRM space. Salesforce CRM is the world's number one leader in the CRM space. So now in this case here, that's what we can check the market surveys also over here. We can check the market surveys also. Salesforce CRM is the world's number one leader in the CRM space, and Salesforce offers huge number of job opportunities over here. So now in the last 3 continuous years, you can check any internet survey also. In the last 3 continuous years, Salesforce is the technology who offers more number of job opportunities to the employees. The more number of job opportunities are available on Salesforce in the last 3 continuous years. Even though it is a pandemic situation, Salesforce is purely cloud. We had plenty of opportunities on Salesforce from fresher level to project manager level as well here. Okay, now. So now in this case, as part of this Salesforce, by using this Salesforce CRM, as part of this SaaS, Salesforce offers a ready-made application called as Salesforce CRM here. This is the ready-made application. By using this ready-made application, we can store our sales data, service data, and the marketing data. Okay, fine. Now, sometimes you can raise a question, sir, by using Salesforce CRM, I can store sales data, service data, marketing data. But I'm into banking, I'm into finance, I'm into insurance, I'm into e-commerce, I'm into supply chain. Then what about us? I want to store my banking related data, my finance related data, my insurance related data, my e-commerce related data. What about us? Do we have any built-in applications from Salesforce to automate our businesses also? If no, at least do we have a platform from Salesforce which we can use to develop our own custom applications? Yes. Salesforce is not only offering the ready-made CRM, they have offered a platform also. They have offered a platform also that is called as Force.com platform. That is called as Force.com platform. Okay, now. So now in this case, you can raise a question, sir, what do you mean by a platform? What do you mean by a platform generally? Any idea? Suppose generally, whenever we are discussing with our friends also, colleagues also, relatives also, anybody here, so now we are asking that here, so now where are you working? He said that I'm working in so and so company. Immediately we are asking on what platform you are working. He said that I'm working on Java platform, .NET platform, SAP platform. Then what is a platform first? What exactly a platform? What it contains? Now, what kind of platforms offered by Salesforce? How to access them? What we can do with them? Okay, we'll see now. Now, in this case, for example, simple general scenario. Let me explain. For example, in my hometown, I have a small space. I have some land, open land space. Land is available. In that open space or in that land, I want to construct a house. A two floors building I would like to construct. So now, in this case, now tell me, in order to construct a house, what are all the resources are required? Hmm. Okay, land is available with me. In that land, I want to construct a house. What kind of resources are required? Iron, cement, bricks,
Sand.
sand. We need some raw material over here. Along with, we need some manpower. That means people, construction engineers, that means civil engineers here who can construct the house for me with the design whatever I have given to them. So with a good design, they have to construct the house for me here. So now in that case, we are using the help of all these resources. We are using manpower. That means construction engineers. We are using that sand also, cement also, bricks also, iron also. With the help of all these resources, we can construct the house with the good design, whatever you want. Now, like the similar way, if you want to develop any software, if you want to develop any application, like for example, I want to develop a banking application, finance application, insurance application, healthcare application, anything, in order to develop your own custom application, whatever the features are required, the combination of all these features are called as a platform. So platform is nothing but a development environment. Platform is nothing but a development environment which provides a collection of services which we can use to develop our own custom applications. Now, in this case, what a platform contains? Platform contains a collection of programming languages, technologies, databases, tools, all these things. By using the combination of all these features, we can develop our own custom applications. When you go to Java, people they're working on Java platform. They're using Java programming also. They're using some technologies also, Java related databases also, tools also they're using to develop the application. Like the similar way, as part of Salesforce, Salesforce is providing a platform which is used to build our own custom applications which are purely cloud, no on-premise concept here. Whatever the applications given by Salesforce, those are also cloud, and whatever the application that I am going to build right now, those are also cloud applications here. So that purely it will be cloud application platforms over here. So Salesforce offers a ready-made platform called as Force.com. Force.com is a cloud platform which is used to build our own custom applications. Because Salesforce has given a CRM application which is used to store sales data, service data, marketing data. But I want to store my banking data, loans data, my policies data, insurance data, hospitals data, everything. So that one I want to develop my own application. So that here I am using the help of a platform given by Salesforce that is called as Force.com platform, which is purely a cloud platform, Here it doesn't require any installation. That means not only the ready-made Salesforce CRM, upon developing our own application, whatever the softwares are required, those softwares also are not installing anything. Those are purely cloud platforms over here. Okay, clear? Now, let me give that note points over here. Platform is nothing but a development environment which provides a collection of services which are used to build the custom applications. Salesforce offers a cloud platform called as Force.com. Force.com. By using this Force.com, what we can do, we can build the custom applications based on the need. For example, banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, pharmaceutical, construction, consulting, etc. Whatever you want, we can build. We don't have any limitations over here. Okay, we don't have any limitations upon building the applications. Any kind of application you can build. It may be e-commerce also, hospital also, construction also, education related, consulting related, communication related. Everything we can build by using this force.com platform. Okay, now. So now in this case here you can raise a question. So generally, whenever we are going to be developing our own applications or our own softwares, we need to use some programming languages, right? Yes, definitely. We have to write some piece of code upon developing our own softwares. Now, in this case here, now tell me which programming languages that we need to use. Hmm. As part of demo session, I have given this information.
Apex
Now,
language.
so in this case, as part of this force.com platform, we have two programming languages are available. Salesforce provides two programming languages. First one, Apex programming. Second one, Visual Force programming here. Okay, now force.com platform offers two programming languages. First one, Apex programming language. Second one, Visual Force programming language. Apex and Visual Force. Okay, these are the two programming languages are available as part of our Force.com platform. Now, don't worry about the programming part over here. Okay, because we people might be having some phobia related to programming here. If I say programming, the people might be having some nervousness inside that. Okay, now don't worry about the programming part. Each fundamental basic to advanced level with along with real-time practical use cases we'll discuss in the class. It's like as a school feeding concept over here. Okay, don't worry about the programming part. Every fundamental basics will be covered over here. Even though you are from any non-technical background, even though you are having zero knowledge on programming, everything will be covered in the class itself. Okay, don't worry about the programming part. Programming is very, very easy, very, very simple. Okay, I don't know, okay, who created that phobia in so many people's mind that programming means difficult. The people are feeling difficulty. Programming is very easy. If you're having programming knowledge with you, you will be getting, okay, plenty of opportunities. You will be getting more career growth. You will be getting, okay, good opportunities also. You can demand them, whatever you want. Okay, now, so that here, as part of this programming, we have two programming languages are available in Salesforce. First one, Apex programming. Second one, Visual Force programming. Then what is Apex programming? What is Visual Force here? What is the use of this? What is the use? Hmm. Apex is for what? Visual Force is for what? That is for what? To do what? Right. Visual means presentation, display. That means screens. If you want to design any user interfaces like as login screen, registration form, search screen, change password screen, forgot password screen. If you want to design any such kind of user interfaces, then we can go with the help of Visual Force programming. This is only for designing purpose. Okay, please. Fine. Next, what about this Apex programming?
Where
Backend,
we
right.
write the code.
Sorry.
We write the actual
Hmm.
code in Apex.
Now, the coding we are purely writing based on Apex programming only here. Okay, this will be looking
Yes.
like as your C++ coding or Java coding, C# coding, Apex coding, exactly similar. Okay, you no need to have any programming knowledge while coming to the Salesforce. Okay, so you are having some zero knowledge also. Don't worry about that. Everything will be covered here itself. Okay, now, so now in this case, basically, Apex is a programming language which is used to implement custom business logics. So business logics we can implement. Business logics means what? For example, I have a login screen. In that login screen, we have two text boxes, two button controls. First one username, password. Then we have login button, cancel button. So two text boxes are there, two buttons are there. I have entered username in the value inside the text box. Password also have entered. When I click on this login button, what will happen? It will validate my credentials. Whatever the username and the password I have entered, it will check whether that username and the password is correct or not. If it is correct, it will be allowing me to enter into the application, or else it will stop me at that entry itself by showing some message invalid username or password. That means upon click on the login button, it is checking my credentials. That means it is doing some operations internally in the background. Then how it is performing? Because of that, some business logic. So behind that login button, there is a business logic is available which will be getting executed. Upon click on the button, the logic will be executed. It will be performing that operations for you. Now, when you go to any other application, when you click on delete button, record will be deleted. How? Because of some business logic. When I click on cancel button, record will be cancelled. How? Because of business logic. When I click on save button, record will be created. How? Because of business logic. Now in my phone pay application, after scanning the barcode, when I click on pay button, money will be transferred to that shop people. How? Because of some business logic. That means behind every button control, behind every screen, some business logic will be available. That business logic we can implement through Apex programming. Okay. The front end designing part we can do through Visual Force, and the back end business logic we can implement through Apex programming, which will be performing the operations in the application. Okay, clear up to this one? Now, let's see. Let me give the note points here. Apex. By using Apex programming, we can build the custom business logics which will perform the operations inside the application. Second one, Visual Force. It is a web development framework which is used to design attractive and dynamic user interfaces. So, in order to design the user interfaces, we are using Visual Force programming. That means Visual Force is for front end part. That means a designing part here. Simple for your understanding purpose. Front end. That means a designing. Or simply we can say screens. Now this is for back end. Back end. Back end business logics we can do with the help of Apex programming. Now, the two, we are not discussing programming right now. For the first 50 days, we are not touching even a single line of code. Everything will be directly by using mouse clicks, by using drag and drop options. After 50 days, we will enter into the programming part over here. Okay, now, then we'll see each and every fundamental concepts in detail. Next one, the last one, infrastructure. Salesforce is not only offering ready-made CRM application, they are not only offering the platform, they have offered infrastructure also. So now what do you mean by generally infrastructure facilities? Infrastructure means what? Server resources. Okay, right. Now, infrastructure means server resources. Server resources. Server resources means storage space, performance features, security features, and the backup and restoring facilities, upgradations, and then disaster recovery management. All these things are comes under infrastructure services. So now in this case, infrastructure is nothing but a storage space. Like for example, let me give you a small scenario. Let me come to a small scenario. For example, I have some valuable properties with me, like my property documents, jewelry, gold, money, diamonds, I'm having so many valuable properties with me. My whole property cost is some 5 crores. For example, my whole property cost is some 5 crores. As a property owner, it's my responsibility. I need to protect this property from the unauthorized people. So in this case, how can we protect my property documents, jewelry, money, gold, everything? Because every week I'm going to out of station because of my business work, because of my personal work, I'm going out of station every week. Then how can we protect all these things? Can I carry all these things along with me whenever I'm going outside? Is it safe for me? My property documents, jewelry, gold, money, all these things, do I need to carry along with me whenever I'm going outside? No, it's not safe. Then what is that safe place where we can place all these things? Locker. Now lockers are offering by whom? Bank people. Now tell me in this case, whenever we are taking a locker from the bank, will the bank people are allocating the complete raw locker room to a single customer? No.
No.
They're allocating some amount of space to the customer in that locker room here. In that locker room, in that space, we can place our valuable items over here. It may be documents, jewelry, money, gold, all these things we have to place inside that. We can make a lock on that. From there onwards, who is responsible for my property?
Bank
Bank
people.
people. Do I have
Bank.
any risk now? No, I
No.
don't have any risk. Now tell me in that case, will the bank people are offering that locker room or locker facility and free of cost? No,
No.
they're charging some rental amount. Every month they're charging some 500 to 1000 rupees per month. In front of my 5 crores property, this 1000 rupees per month is a difficult process for me. Is it a huge
No.
amount? No, simply
No.
nothing. That means we are taking that space on rental basis to place our valuable items inside that. Like the similar way, once application development has been done, once application is ready, then in order to install the application, in order to place the application, to store your data, to store your documents, to store your files, to store your records, we need some server. But in this case, don't buy your own server. Don't maintain your own server. Whatever the server resources are required, whatever the storage space is required, performance features are required, security features are required, everything will be offering by Salesforce on rental basis. So from Salesforce, not only taking ready-made CRM, not only taking platform, we can take server resources also on rental basis. That means infrastructure facilities as a service on rental basis, we can take it on here. So just you can pay some rental amount to Salesforce, take the memory space on rental basis. In that space, you can install your application. You can store your data, your documents, your files, your records, everything. From there onwards, if there is any performance issue, Salesforce will take care of. Security issue, Salesforce will take care of. Upgradations, Salesforce will take care of. From my end, no risk right now. Okay, everything will be taken care by vendor itself. That facility is available. So that here, most of the clients are using infrastructure services also from Salesforce. Okay, clear? Now. So now in this case, in order to provide this infrastructure services, Salesforce is maintaining their own servers in three different regions. Salesforce is maintaining their own servers in three different regions over here. Now, Salesforce maintains the servers in three regions. The first one, North America region, it is also called as EMEA region. Second one, Europe region, it is also called as EU or EMEA, that means Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Third one, Asia Pacific region. This is also called as AP region. These are the three regions are available where exactly Salesforce is maintaining their servers. That means Salesforce business has been spread across to these three different regions: North America region, Europe region, Asia Pacific region. These are the three regions where exactly Salesforce is maintaining their own servers. In that servers, they're having some huge memory spaces available. From that memory space, they're allocating some amount of memory space to each customer on rental basis. Like whenever we are creating a Gmail account, how much memory space Google people are allocating to you? 15 GB. Like the similar way, whenever we are creating a Salesforce account, Salesforce is allocating some amount of memory space to each customer. In that memory space, we can store our applications, our data, our documents, our files, records, everything will be available inside that, which is a secured place, which is a safe place. Nobody can touch your items without your permission. Even though the hackers also, nobody can touch your data. That much of security boundary is given by Salesforce. That's what here so many clients are adopting Salesforce services, including banking sectors. Nowadays, when you go to any banking organization, including government banks and private banks, everybody is using Salesforce services. Okay, everybody is using Salesforce services because of the security, because of the features offered by Salesforce. Okay, clear? Now, so these are the three classifications of services offered by Salesforce to the customers on rental basis: SaaS features and the platforms and infrastructures. Okay, now, so initially we'll start with Salesforce CRM. That means first we'll go with the configuration, then development, and finally infrastructure features we'll see. Now, as part of this Salesforce CRM, whenever if you want to use Salesforce CRM, we have to understand few terminology. Okay, we have to understand few terminology here. Based on that terminology only, we can talk to CRM application and then we can manage our customers' data. Then what is that CRM process? What is that CRM life cycle that we have in Salesforce? We'll see in tomorrow's session. In tomorrow's session, I'm going to discuss about CRM lifecycle. This is also called as CRM process. This is a base concept here. So now, so that tomorrow's concept is very, very important here. So here I'm going to discuss about the CRM lifecycle and the various stages where each customer should come across. As part of CRM lifecycle, what are the various stages are available in which every customer should come across? We'll see the CRM lifecycle and the various terms or the vocabulary or the objects we are using in Salesforce. Tomorrow we'll see. So whatever the vocabulary, whatever the terms that I'm going to discuss in tomorrow's session, the same terminology I'm going to use for the next entire 3.5 months of course. Okay, so tomorrow's concept is the base concept here. Okay, tomorrow's concept is the base concept, very, very important here. The same terminology we are going to use for the rest of the complete course till the next 3.5 months. Okay, now don't miss the tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we'll be discussing about CRM lifecycle and the terminology and the CRM process we'll see here. Okay, clear? Thank you. Thanks for your
Thank you,
time.
sir.
Let's meet on
Thank you,
tomorrow at
sir.
same time. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.